When it comes to collecting, everybody likes to look for something different. Some people love their silver eagles, others collect the annual mint and proof sets, and then there are many more of us who search for coins that are much harder to find, like those from before the end of circulating silver in 1964. And of these vintage coins, none are more sought after or beloved today by collectors than the Franklin half dollar series. And it's not just because those coins honor one of the most influential and impactful founding fathers who never even held the office of the United States presidency. The Franklin half dollar series is unique for many different reasons. It is one of the shortest lived half dollar series in the history of the United States Mint. It was the final coin series to be struck in its entirety in silver, and it is also the first coin struck as a regular issue circulation coin to feature a person that was not the actual president. And to top it all off, while it was being struck, it was the largest silver coin of its type. This is the complete last decade of coins struck by the Denver Mint. And one more unique thing about the Franklin half dollar series, it is one of the only coin series where the Denver Mint was the actual major producer for the uncirculated pieces. And yet despite that fact, they're almost impossible to find today for collectors. We have done the hard work for you and put together a 10 coin collection of the last 10 uncirculated Franklin half dollars struck by the Denver Mint. At just $249.95, we are more than $446 less than our nearest competition. They want over $695 for this same 10 coin collection, and we couldn't even find all of the coins in uncirculated condition. At least 2 of them were in about uncirculated. The Denver Mint Franklins have become one of the more secret coins among collectors today in regards to their hard to find nature. Those who can get their hands on them hardly ever let them leave their collections because of how long it can take to actually find uncirculated silver half dollars. Long gone are the days of finding these coins in your pocket change, and if you somehow do find one of them, I'd highly recommend you play the lottery later that night because you found lightning in a bottle. Pun intended, this being Benjamin Franklin. This 10 coin set is item number 905-6522. That's 905-652-2. And at just $249.95 for our 10 coin collection, not only are we less than $25 per coin, but you could afford to buy 2 of these sets with us. And you're still going to save over $196 versus our competition's 10 coin collection, where not even all 10 of those coins are in beautiful uncirculated condition. You can give us a call tonight at 1-866-518-5933. Or if you'd rather go to the website, you totally can. It's www.abccoins.com. Then once you're on the website, you'll see a search bar there on the page. Click that and type in 905-6522. One more time, the item number is 905-6522. And for just $249.95, you can get your hands on the last decade of Denver Mint Franklins, with each coin still in beautiful, uncirculated condition despite being at least 61 years old. This is a must-have addition to any collection. Benjamin Franklin is without a doubt the most popular founding father, and it's not even close. Because when you actually look at what all the founding fathers did, every single one of them was a great, influential American. But many have argued, and I believe correctly, that Franklin was actually the linchpin of our Great Revolution. And that was because without all the work he did in Europe and in the States, it may not have gone the way we wanted, or at the very least, it would have taken us much, much longer. His diplomatic work with our allies ensured that that war came to an end, and Britain learned never again should they really try with us, War of 1812 aside. And that's not all Franklin did. He is by far one of the most accomplished Americans of all time. So much so that even all the way back in the 1700s, he retired at 42. That makes a lot of us today quite envious when we think we're going to be working until we're at least in our late 60s. Franklin was a founding father, a printer, a publisher, an inventor, a scientist, an author, a public servant, and a diplomat. He founded Penn University, he founded the post office, was our first post office general. He created the first modern-style firehouse in Philadelphia, paving the way for the firefighting services that we have today. And on top of all of that, he invented swim fins, the odometer, the glass harmonica, a Franklin stove, which was a heating device back in the day, bifocals, and the lightning rod. He is without a doubt a man with very, very few people who have ever reached his level of impactfulness in the history of the United States. So it's very shocking to many that he never held the office of the presidency. So it only made it fitting that he would become the first non-president to ever be featured on a circulation strike coin at the United States Mint. At just $249.95, our 10 coin sets are less than $25 per coin. The lowest price we could find any of these coins with our competition was $52. That was the 1952 issue, and that coin we could only find in about uncirculated condition. The lowest price for an unk we found was $66, which was the 1963. So each of our coins are at least anywhere from 50 to 60% less than our competition, and if you get this 10 coin set with us tonight, you are guaranteed to get 10 beautiful uncirculated silver half dollars that have quickly gone on to become the must-have coins for any serious collector. Not only was it one of the shortest lived half dollar series of all time, it is a true blue US Mint last due to its status as being the final half dollar series struck entirely from silver. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon with the way silver prices have been steadily rising over the last several decades. For less than $25 per coin, you can get beautiful, uncirculated Denver Mint Franklin half dollars. But make sure you act fast. These 10 coin collections take a long time to put together, and every time we do, they sell out faster and faster. With just a handful of these sets left and the phone lines as backed up as they are, it is about time for us to be moving on. If you're waiting to speak to one of our operators, please don't hang up. We'll get to you as soon as we can. You do not want to miss out on your chance to own the last 10 Denver Mint Franklin half dollars ever struck for less than $25 per coin. It's a value so good, I really don't think you're going to get another chance like this. So please call in now and buy yours while you still can. With that being said, let's move on and see what's coming up next.